Even still today, the kubunga before the kuswera kuonyeni. So ati kuno kuraba kubunga. Niko kwa muganda kwesera kuanjura.
Kyala.
Ko kiganda kwesera.
Okono bwine babungira senga no.
Ati Okweranga niko kwanjura.
Ati tulijja Okweranga. Ekiro tuligenda after this tulibatugire kuswera. Ati kuno kuli Okweranga nito boha kandi omunju yabo tutabalireki. Nikiorolera ngo omujja kuswera hano the real introduction ceremony. Much as we're using the word introduction, which is also misplaced. Omujja kuswera mukaika gate hali tuba manyire. Ombanyuru. Ombaganda bano bagaruka mu katemba yabo right now they are also beginning to give it up because actually it is misplaced. Hati kutoa tuizira mukoro gwo kuswera. The quality introduction in the English word. That big ceremony now. Ito Bunyoro teba introduction.
Actually,
Baba izire kuswera.
Actually, it's right because the church ceremony came in after we had our culture in Okweranga because the church thing is now we replaced it.
Ati actually omumiro yetu y'Abanyoro
Kolinda kika because this is something really new. Ebigambo bisatu.
Yes.
Ekigambo
Which bigambo now?
Ekigambo ky'okubanza kubunga.
Okay.
Ekyakabiri Okweranga. Ekyakasatu
Kuswera.
Hati kwenda kumanya procedure vile batabita kisoka kindi kandi buli kintu kikumanyisa.
Very good. Hati there is a bit of cultural crossover and I should call it cultural invasion. Ombaganda obanza kubunga mbasenga. And the senga has a very big role to play. I would need to consult an elder Bunyoro whether the Bunyoro used to do that because kubunga mbasenga is none of the business. Echikwatagane no kuswezo mwana muhara Bunyoro, there is no woman involved. It used to be all an issue of men. Actually, even the women would be chased away. This is none of your business. Why? Because it meant it meant strangling the other party. Mwabagani mujja kuswera mwajaga babagamba tukwende ente 10. Muteza amajule kale hati kusaba ente 10 ise mwana alemera ente zange mu kuzimpa. Bajumanga n'abakunga n'abayikayo. The women must not participate in this. Era nikyo kurora ngo nobagani bajja kuswera. Nyina mwana hati nkanyinono cannot be part of that team. But you say it is a must have ko ente bazishara isi. Nanka yuje kumpa ente ziti. Najuliza na ikoko nibimwesobera natandika kusera abachika cyanyu. Aizire kuswera wange. Hati ise muregere ngumwene ente 50. Ayi baitu rugondo rayiwe mazima musajjo mucu wayiwe. Owaitu naituka tukabahombokazi. Mwana waitu nanka akabaha muhara wange. Nanka hati kwandangaki. Nimukungana nimuyikanganisayo. So ekyokubunga is something that is coming from the Baganda. Kubunga mbaisenkati mwana, it's not Kinyoro. Now for the Bunyoro, yes, exactly. Now for the Bunyoro, we have the Okweranga. Okweranga, you are doing it. You are announcing who you are for the first time into the other.
Before that, Harokurango Muko.
Kurango Obuko, I think the merger came in because of time. But in the old times, Kurango Obuko would be done now, like for example, me. The Munywana wa family. Ingenda nyembo mu family.
Ogwo hati ngo kubungo. Agenda yo?
Omu.
Agambe kigenderoga
mugurusi wamanya ati
haro kinno
hano ndongero musigazi. Yes. Nyina banywana bange babunanka. That's what the culture used to be. Nyina banywana bange
hati ngo kubungo.
Family ya nanka. Uruganda rwabo ni rurunu. Bantu barungi. Okiroze? And the nuwe Kateerarume kiranga buko. Yabaga solely a person who is attached to this family. Abamanyire, and anything goes wrong, he is answerable.
Yeah.
Okay, now modernity has brought in a lot of changes because you find the man now is planning to go to US. Do you have all this time of answer game the manual mbanze ngende nyenka kulimba zensonga ngarule feedback we atuyikirize runda yangire hati atuhaira appointment tugende kiro kino so hati kiranga buko uyamaraga kubunga kuli aka introducing that relationship because think of a scenario where even the girl is not aware of this man taka mururago atamumanyira hati omukazi ono nyowe ni nyondesere family yanyu kungitayo mu family yogwo ni mugambira wamanya abantu bali barungi no bamanya ngumba manyi omojo wabo ngo
actually sometimes also in the past the family yomusiki ne bine confidence na yumuntu kandi yon hati ni saranka hagati
go between
ego ekikuba ukiona ni nyoni wo kubetray ngono uni wo kubetray nga family
correct hati even now that should be the culture oiro hati ekyagire kyatoleta mu buzibu hati ombaganda bali bakitandika bakireta mu katemba bakireta mu business and but for me whenever I perform I always try to tell the people my presence here is not about katemba my presence is about forming a new family and I don't want to just come in and dramatize and you know talk a lot of nonsense kusekesa abantu. It's not about kusekesa abantu. It is about
actually teaching,
linking
awareness also.
Exactly, it is about linking the two families and making them unite and they become one. How do we become one? By forming now this new family. Okay, so now ati tutandikire hakweranga ekituro sahe heno kiri kyakweranga ati kweranga oku
ati kweranga akiki nako tukwenda kumara obwire wengi
yes
okweranga kuno ati niko kwenda ati tugenda kweranga
exactly
tugenda kubunga ati kiniki
kweranga tukuja kweranga
yes ati kubunga tukuro
okay
ati tugenda kweranga
yes
then that means in August tugenda kuswera
okay
era obutugenda August yeyo tukaika gate tukakonkona batumanyire niyo bwa tuli basuwezi nensonga etulesere tuyizire kuswera nikyo lati tombanyoro bwajja muko bamutaya mutahamu nakutu receiving aba mukodomi waito atumanyire we no kuranga aranga gamba muguru sabagenyi bange be nakuralize bayizire mbano bali hano ati ombaganda bo bareka bagaruko mukatemba yabo bani nange sibamanyi kale mubayingize osanga banatobulira mu nyumba temuba kubo bajja batahamu bakumara kutahamu kale he ani senga ija obamanyi sibamanyi owe chimpatira that nonsense ombanyoro tebanyi teriyo muizire kuswera ekibalesere kuli kuswera muri basweze that is your title era no mukwija omuko akwikara omuntu begi bamutekanirize you don't go into the nonsense of question oizire kuzanira omuzigati yange kumanyoka ke nkuteri nozane omuzigati yo yakabalega so oizire kuswera obutu kwija tuikalira hano tuli baswezi batumanyire mulesirwe weki tuizire kuswera mu weekend tukusaba kuzarwa nturaba mu kuswera that is it and it goes straight without question.
Can they be a church? Is that also a second kuswera? So you are basically
now this is the traditional, cultural and traditional marriage. Era kirenje bakamara kukuwa omukazi bakakuhandikira na certificate ya Bunyoro bakajikwa mukazi wawe. You may go to church or you may not. She remains your legal wife. The legally recognized marriages in this country are 1 traditional, 2 church, 3 the one in court or in the administrator's office. What is the 4th? The Islamic one. What is the next one? It's Buddhism. Thank you for putting me right. So this is the traditional marriage. Kile cyo bakakumara kwasa certificate ya mukazi wawe. Osobora kumutwara omukoti rundi wakusobora kutwara omukoti kandi alijulira and the court will ask akabaho traditional function yenu ngwego ekabanka. And it is legal and binding. Hati tukujja kiro kintu tugena nkakora kweranga. Hati omukweranga
hati kweranga ati twenda tugende chronologically.
Yes.
Kubanza ati tumanyire tugambira abantu batatu.
Yes, it has to be a small group, and the small group normally constitutes who are the people who will comprise this small group. Obviously the Mugole, and he may or may not have a best man, but he could have a best man because now we are merging both the tradition and the modernity. Now, people who must not miss should be there. No waraba taroho, there should be omusika waise. Rondi a delegate. Akuije in the capacity of Omugurusi. Omusajja mukuru oli aratunulira. Abakara we have said that it tradition y'Abanyoro n'Abatoro. I think n'Abanyankole bakiga. Omwana muisiki oli tebamuhonu. Bamuhayiwe. Abokuba embwe enkuru niyoleka nyakabwe enkuru niyoleka ente emisutamire. Iwe niyo oraswiriho omukazi. We presume obaire na nyinonu for years. You know how to handle this delicate gender. So all the confidence the other family vests it in you. Kama ngwati we Mugurusi boizire obo omwana wanga ija kuba omikono mitufu. Any instructions he will give them directly to you. Now it is you who nurtured your son. Wao nurturing notorious son, you go and battle with him. But as far as it's concerned, our daughter treat her like this. Fragile, blah 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 blah. Instruction says Gyamba is a mwana. So Isemwana must be there. Now then other blood relatives. So Okweranga kun is normally restricted to family and a few friends. Because tukugiayo tukasaba Mugurusi ina mwana kutwaligira mu njumu. Mwana Noah, that the whole dynamics no kwatagira bire mu before that day. Mwana bakamulesere akayikiriza ngo abantu banumba manyire. The proposal was given to me and I accepted it. So it is okay, you can proceed with all your traditional requirements. Me, I'm willing to get married to him. I think you wakakimazire on that day. Mugurusi will put down his statement. Mtuwara mhara wange wende
hano
tukayikire okwenda ngere mpora mpora atakayikire yo kutwasimbura tuta
abantu bongambire.
Yes.
Like for instance,
yes,
itwe mama waitu ali mu
mama should not join unless, like he said, my job is to do the go-between. I will consult the other side. I will consult the other side and I will explain why. You know, like I said, I'm now 30 years with my wife and I'm 26 years legally married in church. I mean 23 years legally married in church. I will narrate my scenario. Kakulinye na nyowe yavaire Okweranga kwange. She would hate my wife. Why? Nyowe nagiye Okweranga sezara nyowe kansaba milioni 24 in 1990. Do you know what it meant? 24 million. And I was working after senior 6. I was working teaching in the school in the village St. Kirigwajo. I was the most highly paid teacher because I was teaching chemistry, biology, physics. I was the only science teacher there. Nibampa sirinji kanano omwezi.
The difference akiki ntakuchwire kirimo onganyire nti ina impact ngokomanye modernization.
Yes, yes.
Before going, we already know what we would expect.
So
we caucus before you already know that in Bejagamba, Kita Bejagamba, but the end point will be then that's how you can manage it. But you mkaikuru swear huwa, but you unagenda kuswear. Mkaikuru agenda. But agenda ntamurange kugamba akaba mu group okay but it becomes tricky. Wijuka bali bona bateza amaju. Mukurahira mukunanka mukuramuki abakazi bijimye kutakuja kuteza amaju.
Yes.
Had they will say okay, ati uri mugayikuru kandi.
No, a moment. Ati utaisana kandi I don't know whether I'm getting you right. Otakuba ogurukiro gire mukuswera. Tukubaza Okweranga kono because Okweranga is a very small group. We are visiting. Mukayikuru no. Because I would have to introduce the team between person
actually Omugurusi sister wawe maybe the brother na abanywani bataitu. It's normally number is less than 10 real.
Exactly. In our case it is 7. Baito mkaikuru abairemu.
If the mkaikuru must be there. Now it's like this. If the mkaikuru must be there, she can only be there with the consent of the Mugurusi on the other side. If he says okay, it will be okay. he may say no, going by what he intends to tell us. Nikyo nani ndenga okusoborora no ngwabo kuba ati why abwacha abakazi bano baba yamugo mukintu kino. Abakazi bo bagira entondo. They are not like us men. You so kusangana no kiro kimu tukafunga na over glass of bottle ukanslapinga runi nikakuslapinga and tomorrow we mend faces. And we move on. But the woman will remind you when you slapped her 20 years ago. Buri okante. Ati to prevent ninazara. Nyoko kurangira mukiara wawe. Ore ko rabyo tyo mwana wange. Omanyirente to akuswei. Okaboyina. Ego. Ati ito abasajja tubimira byona batujumira batukozereke batukulingwira omuchuchu ntizoke. Obunoze bw'omukazi. Baito omukayikuru kan come with this thing 20 years down the road. Mukunga ine. Akaija akakihera mukazi wawe. Noleka no yemero cyo kunjoga. Omanyire ko batubonesa zo omanyire bitwasa swiri.
Ata tujja consulting
amoti. But tentatively me traditionally no. Unless Amot says yes. Okay. And for strategic reasons, Zimbagambire. If at the door again, Kunkabagambire, a moment, Kunkabagambire, because I've been into this thing for the last 30 years. And I'm telling you, if my mother had participated, or so as a one to work over you, they really harassed us. They harassed us, discussing the 24 million from 10 a.m. up to 6 p.m.
10 a.m. to 6.
Haggling. And the haggling went ballistic.
That was real tradition.
Yes, the haggling went ballistic, and ballistic, and my father had to stand up, yet and pointing at my father-in-law. And I'm going out of your house. But be aware. Mwene wanyu ogu omutabani akazara muri muhara wange omara mu omwana muraiziro wange kumpa sabuni muraiziro wange kunsasura omwana omojo tali it is okay bundi bamfuira omwana mojo ogu ataliruka mweka yange. Do you know what that means? If such are statements heard by the women, you would be in trouble. And we avoid these things recurring. If you make a technical mistake, don't blame me in future. Because for as long as the mother is there, there is rivalry between women. She looks at your wife as taking away now you from her. And she can retaliate with any statement. So these sentiments are by not involving them.
I've already seen it.
Competing with the other woman for your love. Now, when you come in and you are married, as a man, you must balance the equation. How? That dynamics you learn. So marriage is an institution. That's when we call it an institution. You keep learning every day. So the number
we are going to work on it.
Please do.
Hati ekturagarukaho tugaruka chronology.
Tukugenda tuta.
Ngeri tukuruga hano. Twagenda.
Yes.
Hatwahika what happens?
Yes.
Ebi byona bikibine kubaha until we leave.
Correct. Now,
the chronology.
Yes, the chronology now. One, the old tradition and the modern tradition is that ekigambo nkakihomba toro bagamba ngo kanwa kasa kanunka. That's why as you are chatting with the old man, he has something to keep waiting in the mouth. Ati nyore de munchu isizaira amateka gabanyo. Obunambaire mpikirano makoy mumpaire empara yangi. Kanwa kasa kanunka. Ati bukaraba nunkira ninyo mukirese. mwakwaye muragire hari ngo wewe muguru sayizira mpinda tujya kubaza something should come. So
ndagirege mwaye roza hansi bakandika nyowe niho mbagambirire
tikikengekere please call the lady
niho mbagambirire nyumba musirikali why whiskey women and war
ati turabizo philosophy twajike
nyumba think mbagambirire
I can remember the philosophy was not we yangu hano rauka mwana you come with a cold Nile utakerereza a cold Nile cold one
arari nywera bire tugana maize
so as we are moving therefore therefore in our preparations we shall go armed with a drink right
what
soda
drink?
Now the drink again will be dependent on our family and their family. The family that we are going to visit, barabanywa kawaini kakano, it will be very acceptable that we carry some. I will need to go back to them.
It has passed some time.
I've been, you know, like he engages me on
several
and now I'm yet to ascertain exactly in his case. Like I said, I'm not the final man. He's the final man. Me, I'm a go between. I will consult.
What happens? But how mzee professor au mrokoli.
Yes.
Hata kitakia itu you can pick a crate of soda.
Yes.
Niki kitakia itu hai. Obakuba bende bagondeze ekita ekiri modern you can if they are not if they are comfortable with a crate of beer you can buy a crate of beer.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
If they are really very traditional you can still buy the ton.
Yes.
Kita
jerrycan mimi mtaki hayo
kita tell jerrycan na ukura ton kita. They bitter here they can hire
they are there.
Can hire there.
So hati all those dynamics will now be consulted and then we shall get the exact thing. But basically we have a drink. And also as we go, we shall go equipped with some few gifts, not many, but just some few gifts.
Can you think of those gifts
the number of times I have visited Kateerarume, small gifts of edivos, migati, put in some blue band, put in some majani.
Okay, that
have some
banana,
a bunch of banana, yes. A bunch of banana would be good. Some sugar.
A bag of sugar, maybe.
A bag of sugar, yes.
Rice,
yes, we could carry a bag. And some little salt, cotton maybe, just one.
Soap.
Some soap, yes.
Cooking oil?
Yes. A few small little 5 liter jerrycan or 3 liter jerrycan in 5 or 3 or 4 of them. Not many. So we are looking at jerrycan
If we take 4 jerrycans of 5 liter, still just about three.
You don't need to do 5 oil. I don't know kankaguza kiki.
Yes,
toro tugenda Okweranga rundi ko kubunge ibyo twajyamo hati. Twara soda twara
ibiri in pairs. Yes, that is the Toro tradition and they are very strict about that. Hati to Bunyoro
agaka ensande akambunseri tukurets amaru agakambunseri
exactly.
No baganda na bono ko baje.
Hati to Bunyoro
you can take an odd number.
You don't take an odd number. It's supposed to be even.
So Bunyoro kilifika you don't mean.
So we are not yet very strict about that, but the ideal practice should be that. So anyone who wants to observe tradition should ensure that if it is soda, 2 plates. You don't
What is the reason behind that?
Have only odd number, and you are requesting the other family to make you even.
Okay.
You get the equation? Okay, it's only single, and you are requesting at the end of the game
you
come back to ati or from Ruonyi Rugamba ngo oh, it has escaped my, but I know the interpretation of it. When you look naturally, you'll find nature itself describes it. Oja kusanga amayiwa gaja kuba gali abiri enswa
nchakara aho usanga
ekirubata kiyonka common ekirubata kiyonka eba kappa kappa rare goes with a pattern but the others omusajja mukuru akakinsobora egamba nguyo kappa yo kanaka kajyaboko bagigamba ngo omukazi gwa ina aja kuswera afuire baite chikengero ngo dia was a competitor was also interested in marrying ati yo kappa yaga kafwe yarugone protestinga abakwa mbaye ni murwanira nondi baito ati amayi bagakachoga nyafuiru obukodomi nyafuiru omukazi eri bali kirumba lyasigara ndicho gonze chikengero it was competing so now it's not acceptable for you to come alone and then bring also things that are not matching. Yes. We go ahead.
I think gifts to Mazire, and then we go to
the dressing code that day. The dress code. Tunakujwara nkaba kuruga omuchikali kyakabaleka. So we are not putting on suits, we are putting on kanzus with coats. Abakaikuru bajja kujwara busuti eya Bunyoro.
Busuto emenagira.
Kani suti yitu etali abajungu
and even in obutukwa twina ene escort irundi ba driver baitu twakwenzera nabo bajwari traditionally. You know, like it is a tendency for drivers to want to put on like the way you are putting on free guy. Free guy to kutwara when kujwara. Manyangu, you are part of this entourage, and when we get there, we're not going to leave you in the car. We might say to him, so when you present, you should present traditional. This kanzu thing, because for you at your age, you should get to learn why. There used to be a sickness to agetaga hydrocele. Hydrocele ni empanama. In Panama, abantu balina the sicknesses trypanosomiasis, obuka bwabane naga barwaza na elephantiasis. Ati elephantiasis eyekwata omumanege. Ati amanege gomuntu ligazimba nigengano omuntu gunuka garro because bayomba yentulira me am a medicine man. So I have ever seen somebody who has hydrocele problem. Amanege nigengano omuntu gwange. Now,
even there is a man they were telling us to Libato that was Sulizaga, and then we were doing it, and this man would chase us with stones.
Exactly.
I know. Then they would be swearing.
The traditional ignorance, but for him is supernormal. It is a sickness. However, now because of all this, the development and growth, government yenetazoka. Hati bukujja habuko ukagenda otajoire kanzu seo joire suti urundi pale buhali nke yangene so wanakuika kuli okebo kaikara freely but when you are gifted by nature abantu bali gifted by nature when you sit like this you see government yone to mirahan hati nyina zara bakujja kaikara hali zira kuramu haizira kuramu kyo mukayikuru asora kwesanga iriso riso berere nagaruka kuri akamwana wange wamanya rero kujya
wetege ogume
mwana wange genda mpolampolo gyolebe
so tukwenda bakutine busa
ate abeira niko kutaho kujwara ki ekanzu enu akwe kanzu ekusereka you cannot see you will go blind ebindi olibisanga yoko oli bayitu ugwe kitugumazi so that's why the tradition of the kanzu kujwara ekanzu ntujja habuko so it becomes a tradition bulwaga no gya habuko make it a point much as modernity is there baitu habuko they feel comfortable oserekere in which case you are free no baraikari bakwaira kengo nywire wagirote ekanzu eri yesu wekerege ikumunda busako bireba naye wakagenza okaja okegaro oli mu mpale nke tomanye bundi yabikira ko huru toko obaino temba motoka so that is it. So the kanzu is the traditional dress and that is the reason we'll go to a dress code to Mazire
drink gifts
dress code. After the dress code now we arrive at the old man's home. Yes, arrive at the old man's home. Of course, like Kateerarume, I was explaining to him what the whole thing idea of Kateerarume is all about. Abeira bokusange mhanda gyabo yabaga iri footpath. Obundi kizisahire obundi njuro kuire ebintu ate abahoga the lead person aku leading the chief waine kigo nagera na wenjuro orume na tero orume omukuru watatoba. So this lead person again no waga no gya kubunga mbanye neka ati tuize tujja kubunga mbanye neko the lead person yon aba mutahanju wanyineka so no yabanza yo kabagamba nyo mwikale hano kangende muhabule ngo abagenye bakoze bayikire ati lead person goes in and warns the neighborhood I mean the nyineka we omuguru sinke abantu bayizira abagenye bayizire kale kwasanga takajoyi omukayikuru akyala akalimo kuleka banze yeteguli tomara gaje no storminga you know like when you go into the history niwo kuandika history you appreciate that some of these matters the Uganda matters particularly Kateerarume. Kateerarume was thrown into slavery into the king of Buganda's kingdom simply because ise akaletwa hakanyuma ya chief omutaka mire omutongole womukama ise Kateerarume akaturuka hakanyuma and this mutongole became very annoyed no nturuka hakanyuma no ve manjo gwani oitote manjo kwanga hakanyuma osokumusanga yetegwira kunaba rundo kumusanga yetegwire his shaving and you just imagine from the matok who are you without even warning. So the old tradition tekuyikiriza kumara gataha munju yenyineka without warning. So upon arrival the Kateerarume will go in and warn abo munju wewe tuizi mwetegwire tuije ngwego alinda utetuketegwire mulindo inyone mulinda mutasanga omukayikuru nakyajuwa omukayikuru amali kwesiga kurungi ayetekaniza ati muiji ati bakampaire warning in coming we go in I go in with my team now ati aho kugambire gakarucha yo muigeri initoro when you come in to warn them oja no mwigo gwawe
bring another warm club no cold club cold
for me bring a warm club. Where is Gloria? Okay, I will take also a warm one.
So otwamara kuoninga batwikiriza muije twataha mu munju. Now you should be mindful of the fact that it is family and the other family. So when we are in the house there will not be so much restriction. However, again tukika munju I have to introduce the team n'ensonga etulese wali kwati nkagambire ngo Kateerarume ono is assumed kuba mutahanju wasaidiri mutahanju so and because I'm mutahanju I will introduce the story to Amoti Mugurusi abantu bange banywani bange banumbalise n'ensonga omunju yawo and the ensonga traditionally is known to the son of these sisters are right.
That is omukodomi.
Omukodomi.
Omukodomi owaye.
Omukodomi ensonga eno agimanyiro. Omukodomi agimanyire omukodomi we.
Toora kiki emikolo y'okuswera yoona ebaho omusana gutakakira hagati na hagati.
Exactly. They observe that and they are very keen. They will
Izuba litakakira.
That's before midday.
Yeah.
But of course, like now, unfortunately, we are failing to observe that sliding off. Abasanga abandi baja kubatangira omuntu kubateruba bako bwire izuba ligwirira ko
omukodomi wamumanyi.
Days was unfortunately born as a
There has to be omukodomi.
He has a brother that I know. The step brother.
The ceremonial person.
Ceremony.
What is ceremonial buko?
There is a muko we are going to give a cook.
There is a ceremonial muko waratuoleka. Okay. Hati by the one church amukwecho na panchi kwa habulemu. It doesn't have to be the tradition of it would be like if I'm marrying my daughter. I mean I'm giving out my daughter. The muko traditionally didn't have to be my son. Nangwa. Okay. If he's my younger brother, the muko should be his son. And the Bunyoro and the Batoro had reason for that. Habakuwa, you know, like hati nyowe if his son becomes the muko, giving away and receiving a koko ya munyanya muhara wange gwoto waire, the boy there gets very strongly attached to you, and so it has a way of strengthening the bond. Abana bano bamanye bareke kwikara kumweto oli patano anko kuonka. Okay, tegerize bamanye ngo this relationship is real, kandi naiwe omanye ngo it's not only my family but also his family. Okay. Actually, like in my case, bakatungo omuko or in the clan, but not necessarily blood close link. And the idea was that nkali manyire ngo uruganda runuruona rugazi kandi omuko nuwoli. Uchiboy? Because these brothers of my wife will obviously be my bako.
Yes.
And I might tend to disregard the brothers of his paternal uncles. So that's how they do it. Okay. Now there will be a muko. So that muko baja kumutu gambiro, of course, and the muko will need to.
There's a stuff you said. So when the Kateerarume goes in, he says that
I will go in and announce our presence. After I have announced our presence, I will wait for their permission. I will request for their permission to allow us in.
Okay.
They could say wait outside, and we shall wait.
Okay.
Habakwa okimanye ngo nyowe ndi mutahanju. Nyineka no ngumsanga ategwire. It's not a problem because he's supposed to be my friend. Okay, tegerize.
Okay.
Nyo ndi mutahanju. So ebinkusanga omunju tinkubibaza ndi wakuni kandi ndi wakuni. That is the way it is.
Okay.
Now, after I have announced Batu Ichiriza, I will come for my team.
Okay.
We get to Tahim. I think to Kutahamu, of course, in the interest of time, so Kutahamu Kunya Chait. But these gifts, we leave them in the car. Not yet time for them.
Okay.
Tamu Kunya Chait, Musi to the Serema Bomu, the way to it is in Kunya traditionally. Say Yamakun Bahanura, Nivana, Nive Mimi. Way to keep it is. No bakutuyima mukazi kikunya tukisabe kibakinyo babusinga kukinywera busaba katubinga bayo tubekitusabire nito nitukiyetekereza
toro otugenda kora mucyo turamukya mpako gamba oburiro tamburusi oba is that the way with Bunyoro kwito tugire mpako
ini Bunyoro
okaguze mpako
ini Bunyoro if you know his mpako rule kwa naje kwaguze mpako yawe. Yeah. It's okay. There's no problem around that. In Bunyoro we don't restrict the kind again in Bunyoro it is a maju as opposed to Toro. In Toro you must be on your knees. Itwena inkatwara nanka akakulembera Professor Kanyihamba. Professor Kanyihamba, his son was marrying him Toro. And I had to plead with this Batoro. The professor has problems with his knees. He cannot kneel down. What they want, the Batoro, entrance yabo ni yenu ati nyo muri kuli the bagurusi from the other side must come and kneel
nkebembera bano badone na basa babanyankora abastable
ego
nyo ayebembini nyina kizama I explained, they said I'm going to do it on this behalf,
on their behalf,
because
exactly.
culture clashes and
the culture clashes no tukamizota ni wo baitati bombatoro bota kuteza maju muhara wabo tubakumukwa peacefully they will feel cheated
even then
jogere
they felt bad that I had to plead with abagurusi baitide tutugamba empako hakuwa tutugonza kusobya
ego
hako you a team of 7 yo nagamba moti hati wije gamba no it is easy akwa aho abahota attention eroha it's very easy to forget atukotana gamba bugurusi wadire kanu mesera kiki
so calling him Mugurusi is good enough and it is
uniform uniform
so of course like I'm your mouthpiece utukahali as your mouthpiece kakubo Mugurusi agoza gama ngo ayenda kubasingolinga utabaramukiye because we don't want to eliminate the fact that you may already be knowing each other.
Yeah, sure.
So to take a lot of hindrance, you must pretend you don't know each other. No. If we already know each other, there will be that bit of flexibility. And I think my job is to make sure that I request for permission to have that flexibility.
Yeah.
And what we are doing is not, in fact, in the current times, Sango Musigazi Nkai wakati wa magama kwenda kujia Bagurusi kuli kuswera officially. For us on the side of the Bagurusi, we should be very welcoming. You could have as well opted to take her. What would we do? Do we hunt for you with guns? Yeah, no. But when you choose to honor the parents of Kaija, it is a blessing to the family. So we don't want to see this blessing and treat it like as though it were a curse. Na wekyo tukumara kuba introducing hali Bagurusi bano nkabagambire ensonga etulesere tuyisayizira kusaba kuzarwa there will be that flexibility, but you must maintain that as for you you don't say anything. However, for the Mugurusi, if there is a need, he will immunity to talk. Okay, take it easy. Omukubunga kun Mugurusi omukubunga kun maitwe gawo ora Mugurusi nyakiani iwe ina immunity to discuss anything with him. Nkatwara horumo omusajja munyankole si Reverend Canon who wambarara akanaja kusubira mbatoro, and these batoro were very hard with the cows. Bamgama ntwende nti 10 najura ke kulingura hansi najura namugore wena zingaha nga Mugurusi nyine nte ibiri no kale kabayanga nabetora nabayoko bayanga ate naroze bansobire nasaba Mugurusi wamanye nkusaba tuyikirize tutoka hero twegeyemo kabantu bakuru right, you are free tutoka hero ngamba Canon, these people need cows, you have had them, how many cows can you afford? Canon yangamba at best 4 good Frisian, nothing beyond that. Garuko munju agakira munju ati nkaruga hero mukopesezi mugana nyo, do you know what, forget about me, who is your leader now. But you were in immunity to plead on your own to your fellow Mugurusi. Bura rora le meirohu impolize yangi jet in and talk, because your word will be respected more than mine. So to atahire munju to ahoza na musajja alimirante munane Mugurusi mbebojo, we can afford for yagamba no. Hati Canon came in agamba Mugurusi nyeke ifomanyire ngwego nkwikiriza bakubaza ngo you are free bakwatagana emundu zako zaya kamuru hamuru
ebi bak
omukuswera kuno kutukujya mukuru.
This is the haggling way.
That is the haggling.
The other one is just ceremonial.
The other one is ceremonial. And we don't haggle in public. No.
I thought that in this one is where you take a bahasa with your intention, and then they tell you, they reply that this is the bride price you want.
After they will reply to what we have agreed on. So basically, Kipututwara is to agree on the modalities of them giving us your daughter. I mean their daughter. Because
imagine if they replied contrary to our
wish, what would happen?
Then we would go back and renegotiate.
Exactly. So actually, after you have pleaded ngo tuyine omusiki tukwenda kuswera mu family muno omusiki bali muleta ka consenting ngo yes I know this proposal hati muguru sinditeza amajo musabe muguru si tukusaba utugambire what are the terms and conditions tugire tujje tut hati with the man it is at his disposal to say omwana wange tinamubaguze mugende muije kumurasima but suppose he doesn't do that he could say omwana wange no mukwenda ngwe abere nampo akachayi nansimulire ngaito zange ngwe ati mwa muntu waraho ngwego mgurusi mumpe ente 10 kwende ente 10 Frisian hati balibo they told us Frisian kandi baginaming a value we need a Frisian worth 3 million 10 of them nateza majumbe mgurusi kale and now what I'm telling you is iwe nkagire kuswera don't be sentimental don't be what
sentimental.
You know that you are taking their daughter and she's not worth 10 cows, my friend. Where we are is where you are coming. Tomorrow you'll also have a daughter and you'll feel what it means, especially if she's a graduate. She worth 10 cows? She's not. So hati nyowe utwagira kuswera kulo muhange my dad uyaboyiringiri yagamba hati omwana we are not going in for this. Natikolinga my spokesman mugamba you know what tujya hero hanole twagira hero nagamba my dad do you know what I'm in for this girl. My dad did not believe that I was that serious. Omwana was senior 6 I had just finished senior 6 mugamba my dad you know what I'm in for this girl. Come rain come sunshine do whatever it takes but agree on the figure egibara lemera bakagamba ngo tubakusimbuka you agree but do me one thing buy time you go and buy time negotiating we don't have this money today but God will provide we shall get this money one day now you buy that time mukoleso bukodi bwanyu bona science gi mukayina nkabakuru negotiating mu creating time lap and with the time I will find that money. I thank God my father-in-law harassed me that much. That's why I'm what I am today. Maybe I would not be there. I wouldn't. But he kind of opened me to what the world is all about. Because I strongly loved this woman. It made me to wake up and start working. And I have never slept ever since. So now wake you, iwe, when the haggling starts, don't be sentimental.
So when does the haggling start? Because I'm writing notes here.
The haggling will be invited by me because I'm going to request muguru son. Ati omwana ngugwa izire kandi akugambire ngo she knows about the relationship and the proposal. She's positive. Ati muguru tugambire tuije tuti.
So you basically you announce the reason why we have come.
Yes, after I have announced the reason why we have come, they will invite. Of course, my announcement will be that I dealt with them. I struck a deal with them in this family.
Okay.
And the deal was to get the hand of your daughter in marriage. The Moko is called and the Moko consents. I know about this affair. Who is involved in this affair? The lady. Umesikiwa unuwa amabara. Amabara bakumweto.
Daisy na Kibirige.
Daisy
na Kibirige.
So Daisy na Kibirige aboki. Okay. So that Daisy na Kibirige is involved in this affair. Now the spokesman on the other side, haijakuita Daisy. This time around there is no Katemba. It is the real girl. Daisy Jihad. Naija. They are talking about a proposal that was given to you. Are you in for this? Are you aware about it? I'm aware. Are you in for it? Yes, I'm in for it and I'm interested in this guy. Oh, beautiful. Hati ugwa ugu mazirigeni. Hati nuni nteza amaju mugurusi. Nso gende se ogihuli. Hati ngambira kolinda. Omwana tukumwenda. So once I invite the man to tell us the conditions, he will tell us what he wants. And we shall not tell him not to tell us what we don't want. No. He will tell us his mind. Mumpekiri. Hati amazire kutusabe bya tusabire. Again, kakona tusabe bintu nkarora ntayina starting point. Nyina immunity to request for our team to withdraw from the house. Echo chikirizibwa. Na usaba muguru se katubanze tugiye mu aheru twegeye. Na tuyikiriza ni mukya team yoni. Tugaruka aheru. Sije bya tusabire mu gulire ngwego. Kuri tutu. Gusa nagamba ndabishobora. utatarubana na kumutarubana genda usime busimo ga muguru si tusimire tujya kubireta
Attack on this one because save time.
Yes. Yes.
I had wanted because done korwa mind umugusi manye bukyali.
Me, I got the inside information.
You already know.
Yeah, but there's a hangama. They will start from high, but the last they can go is 12 cows. That's what she told me. And each cow is valued at 1 million.
12 cows.
It's okay.
Yeah, because
So,
it says
so if you find it okay, hatinyowe ndichikora just for fun.
And that's how it
Yeah.
is.
But
Even for them, they will say 30 cows.
Yes,
But
but
they
they
come
say
18,
they-
the other
but
cow will say
they
they-
will start from high, but make sure that you don't go below 12. Yeah, that's-
So
I think
we-
you combine
we-
it.
So if you are set for it, you
That's
already
the
know it.
modernity by the way.
So the modernity is I will do just the haggling for formality.
Yeah.
But tumanyire ngo it must be 0 at 12.
Tukatoro
Yekiriza. Yego.
Musima.
Ugamba nobone nyonso okuzechwa nyengo. Watandikire musate ni ngamugurisa hanye nente zange mukaga.
Notandika nayo hansi. Notemba.
Nabonye hakiri kanyongereho ibiri. Betuza betuwe muguruso manyire nti kakusangwa mulirano wange bayitwanda inente ya nadize hale. Tubanje kusiba government ije kusiba. Ya nadize yekyana cyakeza ire ndakireta. Reka mpiyente 12. 12 ngo musajja uno wahulize kurungi. Twikirize. That's the way it is.
Denteza amajwa musima.
Ntiyeze amajwa usima.
Okay.
Hati bamaze kusalira ente then hati ente ezo niguwo mukanga. Yes, ente mukanga. Hati ente bugwaba mukanga now kujja okuswera kubamu the traditional must haves. Ebyo buhangwa byotwara no kuswera. Ati ebyo buhangwa bitukutwara tujja kuswera byo biri ba for the other day when we are going to take these cows because we are not tugire kuswera.
So-
Ati Okweranga kuno is about us knowing the figure and the requirements.
So Ebiente is different from Mukaga.
No,
That's
ente
the
niguwo mukanga.
That's the mukaga now.
Ente niguwo mukanga.
But according to what I've been researching, Mukaga it consists of different items, not only cows. It has involves unique things that is it something for Isenkati, something for
Ati nibyo nani nkugambira the traditional must haves. The mukaga, the traditional must haves. Zote bazikuchwera. Otekwa kumanya ngo bogya kuswera enkoko egamba ekibugo kino kya mukayikuru. Enkoko empangi regularly ne kwane enkazi. Ekigambo ekibugo kino kya mukayikuru. Akakazi kadigaruka mama no wajwale bitemukire akwa eba ne displaying ekipapa kyayo. Ekibugo kino kya mukayikuru, ekibugo kino kya mukayikuru. Ati akazi kagaruka mama no wajwale bitemukire. Papa kya kakina mu iburu. So meaning
Mukagambise bisoro we.
Mini omukayikuru inakumuhurugo abatoro bagiyete enkanda yenyina mwana
So atezi nizo must have.
they must have this.
Okay, tugambe mbuko.
Now the must haves are not for this day.
Yeah,
They are
I
not
know.
for omukoro gw'Okweranga. Maybe I'm just preempting the next step. But we may actually even not talking about them.
For saving time, abukoyero tujja kuba tukwira. That time. Hatuli bitugambira tubigura. Some of them we really know.
So-
Nkembugo za Isenka
in this arriving at house. When does Omko come in?
Wakuja confirming.
Tangira gate.
Even
Even as I arrive, the Muko is there.
is the one who will
No one
confirm.
kutuma because he is my friend
Okay.
in the house.
Okay.
So onku ikano kutera code, the Muko is there. You get it? Ati Omuko, by the way, even at that time tumugendere ne basa, not a physical koko.
Omuka abane bahas on that.
Tumugendere ne basa.
The cock will be the other.
Na Isenkati mwana tumugendere ne basa. Basa yomuko, basa Isenkati mwana. Omuko and the auntie.
and bro-in-law.
Exactly.
So okay, those are among the gifts. Ebasa Yomuko.
Basa yomuko is not a gift.
He has done a lot.
It is a
Okay.
it is an
Coordinate.
application for linking.
Coordinate.
At what time do we give it to them?
Ate yomuko tukujimuho na arrive.
Kumwera hali.
Kandi Senkati mwana tujagimuha amazire kuija consenting abakwa isenkati mwana will get involved imbare kigurukireki isenkati mwana gets involved ngu omuko is a younger boy and being young he cannot discuss elders issues so way to simplify his job he talked to the senga gamba we sengo manyire tiyaro musajja na izira kwenda nanko
amahangiro go tugasima tuti
amahangiro on that day if the pocket allows we could normally amahangiro we could appreciate ekihuru
amahangiro
ekihuru amahangiro is the mother akwa toli ntohangwa tukohangira omukazi omunda so tubeta amahangiro
obiro buzire
abira buzire
amahangiro
ono muguda
abira buzire
atalimeza abana hano abana be exams
no
so we are making you rich now
yonja kwa right up
encyclopedia now
I'm now on seniors now
because me I was somewhere nyoko nywera kabia kange abasimga kuja
what is this
bakora sent I think he was paying them
okay
whatever question you get right
you get that is good they will master the language
children
yes to learn the details of the language
they will be calling
amahangiro
I'll do it every 2 weeks
every 2 weeks
now
we give them time limits
I'll give them that by this time should be done
learn
whoever
more.
Gets them correct I'll give them like
sometimes I would tell them I'm driving you
must tell me this that's a good approach that's a very good approach I like it you know hey.
No he has at least not been detached from culture
Exactly.
He's the other side but he's very
in fact even those that didn't have phones he bought for them
yes.
Because now if you are if 3 people on one phone
Yes.
competing for the same
For
price,
the same price.
then one will refuse to give you the
Okay.
phone.
That's interesting, you know? That's interesting. So basically, amahangiro, that's what it means.
amahangiro is also another gift you give to the
No, amahangiro, the word mahangiro means the mother in law.
so sometimes we give a gift because of a kihuru
At amahangiro, the gift is given because when you go to his home, in his home, achumbe mero mwono no, according to you. If you went to his home, bakakugabula ekihuru, who has cooked that meal?
the wife
Exactly.
Yes.
So you have gone to his home to marry the daughter, and the mother of the daughter is therefore expected to be the one who has prepared the food.
yes
So hati osima mahangiro. Omgurusi omkaikuru. Tomaraga garuga ino gawangu mama we mahangiro le.
so that is among so who do you give that's also bahasa
We give a bahasa. It's an
because
envelope.
yoga mahangiro they know
Who to give it to. And normally hata on public or delivering through the aunt. You don't because a mama tabaha. So you deliver through the aunt. You can deliver through the muko. No sima mahangiro. Alternatively, you can give me as a mugurusi and the fellow mugurusi there I can give it to the mugurusi. Mugurusi
aba mahangiro
sime baruhe ya mahangiro. Sime kihuru. So take note of that envelope, very critical. And we shall appreciate that meal. We are not telling you how much to put, but put something significant. You mkaikuru ararora kagama, ararora muko murungi on.
okay
Ati ati tukire tahiremu
Yes.
batwikirize
Yego.
omukazi waitu atumanyire
Yego.
senkatita atumanyire omukodome atumanyire
Yego.
batusalira omukaga
Salira mukaga.
omukaga twagwikiriza
Yego.
batuwa ebyokulya
Yego.
twamara kulya twaha amahangiro
Twasima amahangiro.
then twaleka n'ebisembo
Then twaleka n'ebisembo.
ate ebisembo tukubire tumazire
kulya
tumazire
hati
n'okwamahangiro
tujja kwiha ebisembo biyite motoka
Twamara kulya. Tusimire. Then twaleta some gifts. Those gifts are an appreciation. Bokamazire kwa gifts no raga immediate rotaikaro kachwe misango.
so gifts
Abo kwa tubamaraga ikara.
depart
Yes. Twakumara kwa gifts nturaga immediate mugurusi ndugire hara. Kasango na rugano ntachwe misango.
I think you are done
And that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
The other thing
That's
I wanted to ask you, which is for the future. Our phase of Tragmat kugenda mu phase y'eriende. Normally these days it's advisable. For example, you know, so we a company abebembezi b'emikoro.
Yes.
Notunga omuntu okumanya ngu you speak the same language.
Exactly.
Okugamba bayibuli okasoma okugamba ikikaro bunanga, sura nanga, he knows immediately to go and look at it. So that's how we have sort of these things of unnecessary differences. You find someone understands a culture differently, you understand something differently.
Yes.
So we get some those ones who know each other.
We shared about it last night, and I promised I would get them someone who is competent and can.
And with whom you are going.
They flow. What going to do? What
Don't waste a lot of our time.
So that the haggling is just for drama purposes.
Yeah.
And it's not about real.
And even when the haggling is initiated, he knows what to expect.
Exactly.
Step by step. It becomes so nice.
That's it. That's it. So we intend to solicit for a person around the side area, and he will merge with the other family, and he will work with the old man on the other side. Whatever is demanding for, he knows what the old man because in this meeting Okweranga, we are going to agree on the dynamics of the one to each.
This is
now actually finally, before we say bye, I would demand them in writing. I would demand them. So have this date in mind.
The date we already have.
Okay, fine. So if you already have the date, now all your muguru sinja kumusaba kwatoha his demands in writing. So I just kutohandikira.
Those are legal things, by the way.
Yes. And Naito, by the way, before we even go there, tuina kumuhandikira. Mtumusaba mgurusi. Kusaba kile kino tuije, umwao kubunga, and over the traditional issue. So give me your details.
We give as soon as possible.
Kasaija kugonza.
Kasaija
Kugonza cake.